And welcome to the Wausau East High School Gymnasium. It's a day of cold turkey sandwiches, fighting over the last Tickle Me Elmo, and boys basketball here on Zaleski Sports. Hello everybody, I'm Chris Conley. Got a doubleheader for you today. First game up is DC Everest against Superior. Will be underway about 5 minutes from now. Game 2 on this court, Wausau East, the host team, will be taking on Eau Claire North. Our pregame coverage on Zaleski Sports is brought to you by... Well, hold on just a moment. You can tell it's the first game of the season as my list of Zaleski Sports sponsors is just populating now. We're brought to you by Auto Select, Schofield Avenue in Weston, providing dependable vehicle repair, service, and tires for 22 years. With a 3-year nationwide warranty, free roadside assistance, at Auto Select, you're good to go. Well, more than I was to begin bringing you the sponsors. Auto Select, they're on Schofield Avenue in Weston and Highway 10 East and Church Street in Stevens Point. Evergreens bring back a lot of players from last year, so that could shape a step forward for the Evergreens. Cade Felch is one of the elite outside shooters in the entire state. I mean, he ranked among the best in Wisconsin for most of last season. Evergreens have some height with Vander Truax back for his junior year. And the Evergreen senior Xavier Edwards, very fast and very athletic. It's kind of hard to size up Superior. I mean, it's a 3-hour bus ride down here. Superior is a bigger school that plays a lot of smaller schools in the northern part of the state and then rounds out their basketball schedule with schools from Minnesota. So you may not know all that much about how, say, a DC Everest might match up against some of the schools from Duluth, but that's what Superior populates their schedule with. Superior brings some height to the party, too. Dawson Alberg, a senior, is 6'7", so he'll be the tallest kid on the floor when he is out there. This is a basketball showcase, not a true tournament, so all of the matchups are already set. In fact, tomorrow we'll have another doubleheader for you here on Zaleski Sports, where DC Everest will play Eau Claire North, and the host team, Wausau East, will take on the Superior Spartans. That's tomorrow, so we've got a date also at 3 o'clock, and for a 5 o'clock tip-off. This game will be underway shortly. We'll meet the starting lineups, and we'll tip off a new boys basketball season when we come right back. This is high school basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Auto repairs, brakes, tires, and oil changes all in one place at Auto Select in Weston. At Auto Select, you can expect dependable automotive repair from the experts you can trust will exceed your expectations. Auto repair has never been so comfortable with a spacious, clean waiting room with refreshments along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. And ask about their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. For your next auto repair or maintenance, bring your vehicle to Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
Evergreens will play as the home team tonight. They'll wear their white uniforms with green trim and green numerals. The Superior Spartans wear the powder blue road uniforms with black numbers and black trim and white piping. The Evergreens have a new boys basketball coach this year. Hopefully in our post-game interview, if the Evergreens post a win tonight, we'll speak with Jake Sakalo. Evergreen's boys basketball program has had some turnover as head coach in the last decade or so. Seems like every 2 or 3 years we've had someone new at the helm. Again, Everest and Superior to be underway momentarily. This pregame shoot-around will come to an end quickly. And then Tom King will be on the Zaleski Sports mic for the Wausau East Eau Claire North game. This is also a JV showcase. We had a very competitive JV game where the Wausau East Lumberjacks on this varsity court came back from 10 points down, had a brief lead but couldn't hold it. Eau Claire North JV over the Lumberjacks just before we came on air here on Zaleski Sports. This may sound a little unfair for the Everest fans. This is what, a 10-minute ride over from the DC Everest campus? For Superior, it's 3 hours on the bus. The bus trip from Superior down to central Wisconsin just seems like it goes on forever and ever and ever. You get to Eau Claire, and again, when the Everest schools play one of the Eau Claire area schools, that seems like a long road trip. You come down from Superior, when you get to Eau Claire, you're only halfway here. We should give a hearty thank you to everyone here at Wausau East on a busy Thanksgiving weekend. It takes a lot to host this invitational. And Wausau East has a lot of help to make this happen. Starting lineups will be introduced momentarily, and then our boys basketball season gets underway. Winter's a busy time here at Zaleski Sports. I know next week I've got a road DC Everest hockey game that's coming up on Tuesday as we get back into the swing of things for work and school. We're down in Wisconsin Rapids at the Southwood County Ice Arena. And then we'll check in on the Everest girls basketball team on Friday as they host Spash. Spash figures to be one of the elite teams this year in girls basketball in the Wisconsin Valley Conference. The crowd here at the East Gym comes to its feet for the national anthem. Both teams will be playing with a deep bench tonight. Superior suits up 15 kids at the varsity level. Evergreens have 13.
We have the Superior Spartans playing the Everest Evergreens. Starting lineup for the Superior Spartans.
Let's meet the starting five for the Superior. Colson Schumacher, senior. There's Drew Eisel, another senior. There's Jace Rue. Calvin Anderson. And Landon Anrig, the starting five for the Spartans. Luke Honor will start for the Evergreens. He's a junior. Ransom Dickerson, who got a taste of varsity action last season down the stretch, will also start. There's Xavier Edwards for the Evergreens. Cade Felch, the three-point marksman, and Vander Truax. So the tall kid for Superior, 6'7" Dawson Alberg, starts on the bench. My sense is that this game is a pick'em. You don't really know what you have until you actually see it. I mean, you can practice, you can scrimmage. Game situations are just hard to replicate. Truax will jump center against Calvin Anderson. We meet at the center circle here at the East Gym. Neutral floor game. Evergreens will play as the home team in white. Superior's on the road. Of course they are. They drove forever and ever to get here. They'll stay overnight and play again tomorrow. Whistle sounds. Boys basketball season is underway. Tap back to the Spartans to have their first possession of the season. Give and go, cut to the rim, and Superior opens with points on the drive. Drew Eisel scores. And Superior comes out with full court pressure. Evergreen's got to get this across the timeline, and they do. Cross court over to Vander Truax. Truax will now rotate down low. Superior shows man-to-man defense. Here's Xavier Edwards. Evergreens are on the perimeter. Xavier's directing some traffic. Evergreens kind of probing the Superior man-to-man defense. Ransom Dickerson keeps the handle. Evergreen split defenders back out. Got a reach-in foul here on Superior. Basketball is brought to you by Design Theory 19. Your home is the heart of your best moments. Make it uniquely yours with Design Theory 19. Downtown Wausau or online. Their website is designtheory19.com. Design Theory 19, where dreams become design. Evergreen spinning, friendly roll for the Evergreens to open up the scoring. Luke Honor scores for Everest. Tied 2 apiece, both teams with points off their first possessions of the night. 3 ball from a step back, it's good. Calvin Anderson hits. Evergreen solve full court pressure. Superior is looking to trap out at half court. Fighting through that is Xavier Edwards. Cross court, Cade Felch, first 3 ball of the year off the back iron. Up goes Calvin Anderson, a one-and-done trip. That looked good out of Felch's hands. It was not to be. 3 ball from the wing. That one is too strong for Landon Anrig. Ball's loose. Superior gets it back. Pass down low, basket. Colson Schumacher scores. Evergreens couldn't find the handle. They're down 7-2 early. Just judging for the first 2 minutes of this game, Superior looks good. Double team here. Cade Felch in the corner. Felch is doubled up. Gets it back out to Xavier Edwards. Evergreens will reset. Luke Honor along the baseline. Out. 3 ball from Dickerson. Too strong. Evergreens are 0 for 2 from behind the arc. Landon Anrig gets his second board. Three ball here from the near side. That's good. Calvin Anderson hits his second from behind the arc. 10-2. Evergreens do not want an early timeout. Well, now they do. On second thought, the Evergreens will talk it over. Superior's off to a fast start, and they lead by 8. Back in a moment. This is high school basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Welcome back. During the timeout, we're getting our first look at the Evergreens' new head coach, Jake Sacklow. And Jake Sacklow is hot and fiery in that huddle. The 2 things he told his team is this is nothing we haven't practiced against, and that you're losing between the ears. That is, you got to focus and concentrate more. Evergreens have the ball trailing 10-2. Cade Felch puts it into Xavier Edwards. Those are the 2 Everest seniors in the starting lineup, have yet to be heard from in the game. Baseline 3 ball, it's open, and it's too strong for Ransom Dickerson. He's missed 2 from behind the arc. Evergreens are 0 for 3 from long range. Pass there was down at the feet of Drew Eisel, but he's able to retrieve it. A lot of dribbling on this possession. Jace Ruse got it, got a whistle away from the ball. Foul on Everest. Foul is on Luke Honor. It's his first. Evergreens will sub. Sam Dasso comes in. Spin move in the lane. That's blocked. Vander Truax said no. Loose ball, though, is picked up, and Superior gets more points. Calvin Anderson is a quick 8. So something good, then something not so good. Cutting through the lane, Cade Felch hangs at the ring. Felch, first points of his senior year, and the Evergreens needed them. From the wing, 3 ball is good. Someone's got to get a body on Calvin Anderson, who's now hit 3 from behind the arc and has 11 here in the early going. Here's Cade Felch for the Evergreens. Xavier Edwards, crisp cross-court pass underneath. Got a foul as Ransom Dickerson goes up. Now they're calling for a travel. A lot of contact. They're going to say the shuffling of the feet came first. I don't know. "13 minutes to go in the first half, and Superior's already up by double digits." 3 ball again. He's hitting everything. Calvin Anderson has 4 threes now and 14 points. So the Evergreens have a hole to dig out of here, not quite midway through the first half. Xavier Edwards drove and then gave it off. Now in traffic, going to have a foul called here as Vander Truax tried to drive through. Vander Truax, and words were exchanged too between Vander Truax and one of the Superior players, Truax and Jace Rue. It sure would make life easier if the PA announcer told us who these fouls were on. Foul is on Rue, his first, team's second. Truax to shoot 2. Up and in. Truax misses the second. Ball's loose in the corner. It's touched off of the Evergreens' Cade Felch. He got it to go off the thigh of that Superior player, so the Evergreens are going to get it. 1 out of 2 from the foul line at the Serve Pro free throw line. Call Serve Pro the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. Xavier Edwards, quick step to the rim, rolls it in. First points of the year for Xavier Edwards. Evergreens trying to fight their way back into this. 3 ball here from long range. That one's short. So Calvin Anderson is human after all. Superior's back on defense. 3 ball from the wing. Too strong for Sam Dasso. Long rebound comes out. Evergreen's first offensive rebound. Cade Felch, another 3. High arcing. No good. Evergreens are 0 for 5 from behind the arc. Superior by 11 and the basket. Driving in, that's going to be a blocking foul. Yes. Nope. Offensive foul. Offensive foul on Landon Anrig. Thought the Everest player had position. Officials agree. 3 ball here from the wing. High arcing. It's good. Sam Dasso. Evergreens can get back into this quickly if they can heat up from the outside. Will Schoberg will come in on the next stoppage for the Evergreens. And suddenly Calvin Anderson, who was so hot earlier, has missed his last 2. Edwards with the rebound and into the front court. Edwards drives in, tried to force that pass in and turns it over. Evergreens have a couple of players back defensively, so Superior will pull this out and play this as a half-court set. Drew Eisel thought about taking that. Now to the wing. 3-ball, good. Superior's a good outside shooting team. Colson Schumacher. Xavier Edwards surveys. Gets it over to Vander Truax. Dasso, bad pass. Knocked away. Coming back the other way. That's blocked. Contesting at the ring was Sam Dasso. Xavier Edwards drives in. Edwards was fouled. I believe this is going to be before he started his move to the basket. Yeah, this is going to be non-shooting. Evergreens will inbound underneath. Drew Eisel is called for his second. It's the fourth on Superior. Ransom Dickerson is out. Soberg is in for the Evergreens. Off the inbounds play. Evergreens set it back out. Dasso looks to drive, kind of lost the handle. This is going to be an offensive foul. Yeah. Vander Truax plows into the stationary defensive player, picks up his first personal, team second. 10 minutes to go, first half. Superior's been the better outside shooting team. Big difference here. Straight on three, looking for more. Left that short by Carlson Schumacher. Dasso gets the rebound for the Evergreens. Cutting through, Dasso moving well without the ball and was fed there. Assist from Xavier Edwards. Dasso's got the bucket. Back down to a single-digit lead for the Spartans. 9.5 to go in the first half. Bad pass. Out of bounds off the Superior player. Now they're going to say it off the Evergreens player first. When Truax tried to flick that off of the Superior player, he was already on the end line. Drew Eisel comes out for Superior. Carter St. Germain comes in for the Spartans. Will inbound underneath their own basket. Driving in, hop step to the rim, and missing at the rim is Calvin Anderson. Got a loose ball foul on the Evergreens coming up. This will be the third team foul. Sam Dasso is called for it. Dasso's first personal. Free throws coming up for the Spartans. Calvin Anderson already at 14, and he'll stay at 14 points. Foundation Finance says, start a job making the money you need with flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group, and full-time benefits from day one. FoundationFinance.com. Anderson, 1 of 2 from the foul line. Honor gives it over to Cade Felch. Felch is bodied up pretty tight there. Soberg in the corner gets it back now. Soberg's a junior, some varsity experience as a sophomore, turns it over here and then commits the foul. So he's frustrated with the bad pass, is fighting for that loose ball and commits the foul. His first, team's fourth. Superior got off to a fast start. Evergreens have not led in this game. That ball is tipped. Superior keeps possession. Spinning in the lane, contested. Evergreens got the shot to change from Calvin Anderson. Anderson's cooled off since a really hot start. To the baseline from behind the backboard. That's a tough three, and Will Soberg hits. Seven-point lead is the closest the Trees have been in a while. St. Germain now gives it off. This is Aiden Parks who's in. Pass along the baseline. Good ball movement. Landon Anrig gets his first basket of the evening. Evergreens from the baseline. 3-ball again. That one's too strong for Schoberg. Evergreens get the rebound. It's tied up. It's going to be a jump ball. The arrow points to Everest. See the largest holiday lights display in central Wisconsin. 2 million lights at Wildwood Park. Open nightly from 5 to 9 p.m. from the day after Thanksgiving through New Year's Eve. Admission is free with a suggested donation of a canned food item. A non-perishable food or cash goes to the food pantries in the Marshfield area. Xavier Edwards comes back in the game. Vander Truax is out. Xavier will inbound underneath the Everest basket. Thinking about hoisting there was Ransom Dickerson, who's back in. That goes off the Superior player. Evergreens will put it back in again. All the way up high to Cade Felch. Now over to Schoberg. Schoberg tried to force that inside to Luke Honor. Too tight. Turned over. Back the other way. A miss at the rim for Landon Anrig. That one's got to go down. So the turnover does not cost the Evergreens points. Xavier Edwards to the wing. 3-ball from the baseline. That's good. Will Schoberg is heating up. He's got 2 threes and 6, and now Superior wants a timeout. Evergreens are within 6 points. Superior got off to the faster start, but the Evergreens have been trying to climb out of that hole. We'll be back in a moment. This is high school basketball on Zaleski Sports.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Evergreens are playing a little better now. I'm Chris Conley. High school boys basketball opener. Girls start a week earlier than the boys, so they were playing last week. Today's game is brought to you by Newton Electric. From residential to commercial, industrial to agriculture, Newton Electric in Wausau has been serving central Wisconsin from 1977. Give them a call or find them online. Their website is newtonelec.com. That's newtonelec.com. Superior's got the ball, and the lead's taken a little bit of a haircut. They've led by as many as 12, but the lead is 6 now. Jace Rue, one of the Superior starters, and Landon Anrig wait at the scorer's table. They'll come in on the next stoppage. Superior opted not to make the substitutions during the timeout. That's a little unusual. Drew Eisel looks to drive in. Wow, he freed up with that elbow, and there's no call. He missed anyway. That one looked kind of obvious. Fighting for the offensive rebound, blocked along the baseline. Evergreens fish it out. Looking for points in transition. Ransom Dickerson. Dickerson is stripped. Going to have a block on Superior. They're going to say non-shooting. Aiden Parks is called for the foul. His first, team's 5th. Jace Rue is back in. Drew Eisel is back in. So Superior, as the game's tightened up once more, their starters on the floor. Xavier Edwards threw it away in the backcourt. It's turned over, and it's a dunk at the other end for Calvin Anderson. The Evergreens have turned the ball over 6 times in the first half. Superior has not turned it over once. Almost turned over again on a bad pass. Xavier Edwards splits, came in too hot and missed. Dickerson was unable to secure the rebound. Superior looks to stretch this back out to double digits. 3-ball is straight on through for Landon Anrig. Anrig's got 5. Superior's been better than the Evergreens from the outside. That's a difference in the game. Turnovers matter too. Pass down low along the baseline. The Superior player just tripped the Evergreens' Ransom Dickerson, and it's called. That'll be the team's 6th foul, their last to give. Landon Anrig is called for his second personal. Evergreens will shoot free throws for the remaining 6 minutes of the half. Schoberg comes out for the Evergreens. Sam Dasso is back in. Xavier Edwards to inbound. All the way up high to Cade Felch. To the wing, 3 ball is coming, too strong. Hit the top of the backboard, we play on through the Sam Dasso miss. That hit the rigging up above the backboard, but no whistle. 3 ball the other way for Superior, it's good. Right off the bench, Beckham Lowe hits. 7 threes in the first half for Superior, to only 3 for the Evergreens. Lead is stretched back out. Spartans by 14. Evergreens well within 6. Xavier Edwards pass to the baseline, a 3 that the Evergreens badly need, and they got it. Ransom Dickerson scores. Dickerson had his feet set, was waiting for delivery. Very smooth operation. 5 minutes to go till halftime. Back out on the dribble, Jace Rue. Now Beckham Lowell, who hit his last shot, gives it back out. Reed Charles is now in, so Superior's pretty deep. From the corner, around and out. On the Anderson miss, Xavier Edwards gets the rebound for Everest. Evergreens look to drive in, get it back out. Good ball rotation. Cade Felch, 3 ball, too strong. That looked like it was off. Battling for the rebound at the rim. That should have been a goaltend. Vander Truax looked like that was pinned going down. No call. Truax trying to put it back. Not to be for the Evergreens. Along the baseline, that's a block on the Evergreens, Xavier Edwards. Edwards cut off Beckham Lowe. 5th team foul, so we're still non-shooting. Entry pass here in traffic, and scoring at the rim is Calvin Anderson. Can the Evergreens get this down to single digits by halftime? We'll see. That's off the Superior player, off Calvin Anderson. Evergreens will keep possession in the corner. Ball rolled away towards the JV gym. And instead of inbounding in the corner, Evergreens will inbound underneath. Xavier Edwards puts this into Dasso in the corner. Dasso on his dribble. Now Vander Truax. Truax splits defenders, cut off, goes back out. Solid defense there by Calvin Anderson. 3.5 to go till intermission. Got a reach-in foul here, and this is going to put Superior over the limit. Referees haven't realized it yet. Reed Charles is called for the foul. The Evergreens are going to be shooting a 1-and-1. Evergreens are 1 for 2 from the foul line so far tonight. We're brought to you by Backey's Family Chiropractic in Rothschild. Personalized chiropractic care no matter what issue your body is battling. Migraines, anxiety, stress, or youth issues. Let Backey's Family Chiropractic give you back the life you deserve. Xavier Edwards will get one more. Dasso is out for the Evergreens. Luke Honor is back in. Xavier got them both. He's got 4 points for the first half. Superior by 11 and possession. Rotating down low, going to get a reach in there on Xavier Edwards. That's the Evergreens' last foul to give here in the first half. Xavier Edwards picks up his second. I think they'll keep Xavier in, yet they are. Although he's got to know not to pick up his third before halftime. Inbounded to the corner, Drew Eisel. Back out on the rim. Evergreens try to fight through the screen, and we're going to have a foul there on the Everest player trying to fight through that screen. It's on Ransom Dickerson. His first, and the Evergreens are now over the limit, so this will be a 1-and-1. Colson Schumacher to the free throw line. It's live on a miss. And it's a make, just barely. Basketball today is brought to you by Lead Car Toyota. Discover unbeatable deals and award-winning service at Lead Car Toyota of Wausau, your full-service destination for everything Toyota. And a state-of-the-art collision center. Lead Car Toyota, North 20th Avenue in Wausau. Xavier Edwards does now come out now. Don't want him to pick up the extra foul. Evergreens put Sam Dasso back in. Got a foul here on Superior. Beckham Lull is called. Another 1-and-1 coming up for the Evergreens. Vander Truax to shoot. Good. One more. Truax is 2 of 4 from the foul line in the first half. 3 minutes to go till halftime. Superior by 12. Cutting to the rim, underneath, a lot of traffic. Calvin Anderson got the defender up in the air and scored right over him. Anderson's living large in this first half. Truax resets to Sam Dasso. Cross court to Felch. Felch's feet weren't set, so he passed on the shot. Pass came in a little high to him. Dasso now gives it off to Dickerson. Dickerson's being bumped pretty hard with no fouls to give, and then gives it off to Luke Honor. Dasso again. Cross court now. Entry pass inside to Honor, who gives up a lot of height along the baseline. That is out of bounds off the Superior defender. Pinballed out off Carlson Schumacher. The Evergreens will keep the ball. France Propane is your locally owned complete service propane company serving central Wisconsin for 2 generations. Learn more at francepropane.com. France Propane, local, quality, family. Evergreens entry pass in, right back, basket and a foul. Sam Dasso scores at the rim, and they'll try to complete a 3-point play. A push on Colson Schumacher. Evergreens needed that, and it was not to be. Evergreens not so good from the foul line here in the first half. 4 of 7. 3 ball there, it's good. Calvin Anderson again. Anderson's got 5 threes in the first half. Evergreens cross-court pass at the rim, and scoring is Vander Truax, and he's fouled. Truax will get to the free throw line. Good ball movement there for the Evergreens. Fouls on Colson Schumacher, his second. Truax has 7 in the first half. Superior is going to take a lead to the locker room. The question is, by how much? Driving along the baseline on the clear out. That's a basket and a foul. Drew Eisel scores and will get a free throw too. Vander Truax is called for it. Eisel got a step, and the Evergreens were in trouble right from the start. And it's a 15-point lead for Superior. Xavier Marcelonis, a freshman, waits at the scorer's table to come in. Ball is loose. Loose in the backcourt. The Evergreens are going to let it roll out of bounds. This will be Everest ball. Xavier Marcelonis is a freshman, but he's a tall kid. So he'll get a spin on the varsity floor for a while. His older sister playing with the Everest girls basketball team this season. Everest girls are up in Crandon for their holiday tournament. 1 minute to go in the first half. Baseline, Felch high, arcing, no good. Cade is not quite on track yet from the three-point line. He is 0 for 4. Those outside shooters are streaky, aren't they? Superior doesn't look like they're holding for a last shot. They're running offense here. Knocked free. That's Superior's first turnover of the half. Ball goes back to Schoberg, and it's blocked from behind. Hustle play by Calvin Anderson. Now Superior will hold for one. 15 seconds on the timer. Back to Calvin Anderson. Huge first half for him. 7-6, it's go time. Everest player knocked to the floor. Three ball from behind the backboard. It's good. Calvin Anderson hits again. Superior goes to the locker room with an 18-point lead, their biggest of the game. It's 47-29 at halftime on Zaleski Sports.
If the check engine light comes on in your car, do you address it or hope it goes away on its own? Pain is your body's check engine light signaling that something isn't right. Innovative Health in Weston can help identify and fix the aches and pains of everyday life. We deliver effective chiropractic care for every joint in your body, from your neck to your back to your knees and feet. With 4 doctors on staff and advanced treatment options, we've been consistently voted a top chiropractic and sports medicine clinic in central Wisconsin. Whether you're a high school athlete, a pregnant mom, or just feeling the wear and tear of life, give us a call at Innovative Health in Weston today.
Feel better, live better, Innovative Health.
Welcome back. It is halftime. It's 47-29. Superior leads DC Everest. Evergreens got within 6 points at halftime. Evergreens got within 6 points around midway through the first half, and Superior has stretched it back out since then. Halftime is brought to you by Innovative Health in Weston, providing complete chiropractic care to the greater Wausau area. If you've been benched by aches and pains, Innovative Health will get you back in the game with the right adjustments to help you feel better so you can live better. We'll take a break here. We'll come back with our halftime stats. Let you know just how many points Calvin Anderson has. He's been filling it up in the first half. We'll total up our score sheet when we come right back. 47-29. Superior leads by 18 at halftime on Zaleski Sports.
I knew I wanted to start an agency that honored those small town values like relationships and service. Our mission is to sell insurance ethically and with integrity to protect our clients' needs today, tomorrow, and in the future.
Not everybody understands insurance, and it's a good day when I can help give peace of mind.
Working with Access Insurance, we are a team, so you don't just get one of us, you get all 4 of us.
Access Insurance Agency, our business revolves around you.
Take your education out of the classroom and give New Spaces a spin. Wherever you are, North Central Technical College is there with flexible learning options, including rolling start dates and 100% online classes. Earn your degree around your life.
The first tube was bent in 1968 back in a garage by our house. Shortly after that, we moved into a rented space in a machine shop.
Moving into this building in 2000 at 90,000 square feet.
So right now we sit at 165,000 square feet.
150 employees. Every day we look at how grateful we are to be where we are, but we never forget where we started. Here at J&D Tube Benders, we're a full custom hydraulic tube manufacturer. We can do anything from your simple bent tube component to a fully welded assembly.
Elite Auto Care on Schofield Avenue in Weston offers the best in automotive care and repair. This locally owned and operated repair group features a full staff of ASE certified technicians. They are ready to handle all major and minor repairs to get you back on the road. For any make, any model vehicle, look to Elite Auto Care for repairs. From general maintenance and preventative care like oil changes and tire rotations, to those more challenging issues like air conditioning, brakes, and engine issues. Elite Auto also offers a full selection of tires to fit your vehicle needs. For your next auto needs, turn to Elite Auto Care, your local family-owned auto business, on Schofield Avenue in Schofield.
Hey, it's Brian Butch, former college and professional basketball player. Abbey Bank is helping provide local families in need with a meal this holiday season, and you can double your impact. Abbey Bank will match all monetary donations for a total of $2,000 made through the Wausau and Weston Abbey Bank locations by Friday, December 12th. All donations will go to Peyton's Promise in Marathon County. For more information, visit abbeybank.com. Happy holidays from all of us. This ad is sponsored by Abbey Bank, member FDIC.
For the very best in craftsmanship and innovative construction, put your trust in Scherer Construction. You'll see their work when you drop your kids at school, visit the public library, drive past the fire station, or even in the industrial park. Scherer Construction has helped countless homeowners with bringing their dreams to life, and hundreds of businesses create beautiful facilities that make our communities shine all throughout Wisconsin. For your next residential, commercial, municipal, or educational construction project, join the countless others who have put their faith in Scherer Construction. Find their location right here in Wausau or online at schererconstruction.com.
Welcome back. We're at halftime. Superior's got 47 on the board and lead the Evergreens by 18. I'm Chris Conley. Let's take a look at our first half scoring. First for the Evergreens, 7 points for Sam Dasso, 5 for Vander Truax, 6 for Will Schoberg. Xavier Edwards has 4. Ransom Dickerson has 3. 2 points apiece for Luke Honor and for Cade Felch. Felch has been cold so far behind the three-point arc, but yeah, those outside shooters can be streaky. Evergreens turned the ball over 7 times in the first half, 5 for 8 from the foul line and 3 threes. That's to Superior's 8 three balls, 6 of them from Calvin Anderson, who has 27 points in the first half. Colson Schumacher has 7 for Superior. Landon Anrig with 5, Drew Eisel with 5. Beckham Lull hit a 3 and has 3 points. Superior's 4 of 5 from the foul line, and they've turned the ball over only once. Well, the Evergreens are going to have to find an answer for Calvin Anderson. Anderson's been hot from behind the arc, and he's scored on a couple of drives, too. Evergreens will be looking for more from their 2 seniors. Cade Felch, only 2 points. Xavier Edwards, 2 fouls and 4 points. Our halftime adjustments are brought to you by Innovative Health in Weston, complete chiropractic care for the greater Wausau area. Got another game to follow here on Zaleski Sports. It'll be Wausau East against Eau Claire North. That game should be underway around 5 o'clock, and you'll hear it all here, or see it all here. Tomorrow, another doubleheader here at the East Gym. The Evergreens and Eau Claire North. And then Wausau East against Superior. So one more game coming up tonight, 2 more big ones tomorrow. Teams will be out on the floor for the second half shoot-around when we come right back. It's Superior 47, DC Everest 29, and Superior gets the ball to start the second half when we get underway again on Zaleski Sports.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with a smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters. Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Welcome back. I'm Chris Conley. Superior's out of the locker room. Their players went over to the scorer's table looking for the rack of basketballs all the way over on the far right side of the gym. Had to walk over there to get their shoot-around underway. Evergreens and their new head coach, Jake Sakalo, have not yet emerged from the locker room. So the Evergreens may be heading straight to their bench to get the second half underway. For the Evergreens, Xavier Edwards and Vander Truax have 2 fouls each. For Superior, Colson Schumacher, Drew Eisel, and Landon Anrig each have 2 fouls. No one has reached the 3-foul threshold so far. Evergreens just coming out of the locker room now. I'll tell you this, Superior looks good. Superior looks like a team that's going to be competitive throughout the season. I think the Evergreens will be okay too. Evergreens have just struggled with their outside shooting in this season opener. I think in the Wisconsin Valley Conference, now just a 6-team league with Merrill moving to the Great Northern, I think the Evergreens will be competitive. Marshfield's got a lot of players coming back. They're 2-time defending champions. Spash is always good. Wausau East, Wausau West, and Wisconsin Rapids. I think the Evergreens may be better than those teams and may be racking up some wins against the Warriors, Lumberjacks, and Red Raiders. We'll see. I mean, it's early. The journey is just beginning today. We're brought to you by Valley Communities Credit Union. For 90 years, Valley Communities Credit Union has been a part of your hometown team. Local, trusted, strong. Valley Communities Credit Union, where community comes first. Federally insured, NCUA. Evergreens will possess and will move from right to left on your Zaleski Sports screen. Superior fans, I bet there are a lot of Spartans fans that didn't make the long drive for Thanksgiving weekend. So if you're watching our Zaleski Sports coverage, welcome. We're glad you're here. Look, it's my first basketball game of the season, too, so I'm wrong about who's getting the ball. Superior will start with an 18-point lead. Right into the hands of Calvin Anderson, all everything. Anderson gives it off on the wing, gets an entry pass. It's down at the feet of Drew Eisel, and Eisel scores regardless. Just like that, Spartans by 20. Here's Xavier Edwards, who sat the final 3 minutes of the first half with 2 fouls, not wanting to pick up that third. Xavier Edwards spins, quickly double-teamed, goes to the corner to Vander Truax. Xavier gets it back. Looking to drive into the rim, contested and a miss. Vander Truax. Foul, though, on the loose ball. I believe this is a foul on the rebound against Superior. Drew Eisel has just picked up his third foul. And they're going to say in the act of shooting. Free throws coming up for Vander Truax. That wasn't very pretty, just barely grazed the front of the rim. Better on the second. Truax has 6, 4 of them from the foul line. Again, Superior brings a lot of seniors and brings height to the party. A couple of tough matchups here for the Evergreens. Extra pass down low. Calvin Anderson feeds Drew Eisel, and Eisel opens up with a quick 4 in the second half. Cade Felch hangs, scores. Felch has nothing from the outside, but has 2 baskets on a drive for 4 points. Three balls straight on and contested from Anderson. No good. Got a hand in his face. Superior, though, tracks down the rebound. To the near side, Anrig is cut off. Makes a pass. Tried to find Drew Eisel, but found him too far underneath the cylinder. Xavier Edwards looks to drive in. Was cut off by Drew Eisel. Superior is a good defensive team, too. Not beaten off the first step to the basket. 2 minutes into the second half. Felch drives in, a lot of contact, got a late whistle, and Felch was hit as he was going up. He's going to get free throws. Foul is on Calvin Anderson. It's his first, team's second. Cade Felch to the Serve Pro free throw line. Serve Pro is the number 1 choice in restoration. Serve Pro like it never happened. Felch now with 6 for the night. Driving in, strong move to the rim, kind of leaned in, and Anderson left it short. Felch got the rebound, tipped it over to Xavier Edwards. Cade Felch has it back. Vander Truax, nice cross-court pass and stripped. It'll stay with the Evergreens. Out of bounds off of Landon Anrig of Superior. Xavier Edwards has been doing almost all of the inbounding for the Evergreens. Throws it all the way up high to Cade Felch. Felch's entry pass is knocked away. First turnover of the second half and 8 on the night for the Evergreens. 3 ball is squared up. It's good. Landon Anrig, his second 3 and 8 for the evening. Back to a 20-point lead. Spartans have led by as many as 21. To the rim, coming in strong is Xavier Edwards. Drew Eisel, senior, brings the ball up right in front of the bench. See if his coach has a specific set play here. 3 ball again, looking for back-to-back. That's off the front rim. Rebound pinballs around. It was tipped and kept alive by Ransom Dickerson off the Anrig miss. Xavier Edwards, they play him soft, and Xavier Edwards passed on what would have been an open 3. 3 ball is coming here from Luke Honor. Short. Rebound to Calvin Anderson. That ball is tipped. Superior with a rare turnover. Evergreens back the other way. Spartans are back on defense. Cade Felch, 3 from a step back. Good. Cade Felch hits the first of what's going to be many threes. 54-39. We've got a timeout on the floor. We'll step away for 30 seconds. This is high school basketball on Zaleski Sports.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Welcome back. I'm Chris Conley. Superior by 18 at halftime, by 15 now. We're brought to you by Peterson Kramer Funeral Home. Peterson Kramer Funeral Home is committed to providing personal and compassionate care for each customer. Let Peterson Kramer Funeral Home step up for you in your time of need. Things get interesting if the Evergreens can somehow get this down to single digits. Got a way to go before they're there. Honor lost the ball. That's out of bounds. Off Superior. Outside referee looked for some help, and the referee under the basket along the baseline says Everest ball. Landon Anrig comes out. Aiden Parks comes back in. Parks has no points, but has given Superior some valuable minutes, and he'll guard Xavier Edwards into the front court. Xavier Edwards drives, makes an extra pass down low, reversing at the rim. Nope, got a whistle, got a foul first. A foul on the drive. Aiden Parks has picked up his second non-shooting. Xavier Edwards with the dribble, gives it over to Cade Felch. Boy, a Felch three would be just what the doctor ordered here. Baseline three ball is up too strong for Ransom Dickerson. Extra pass to the rim and scoring. Calvin Anderson, his first points of the second half, 29 for the game. Entry pass there into a tight spot, knocked away. Back the other way, that's blocked. It's either on Cade Felch or Vander Truax, both in the neighborhood. Free throws are coming up for Superior. I believe they called that on Felch. It's his first. Team's first of the second half. First free throw for Colson Schumacher is good. Colson's 3 for 3 from the foul line. Luke Honor comes out for the Evergreens. Sam Dasso is in for the Trees. Back to a 19-point lead. Well, open for the three and passing was Vander Truax. That's not really his shot. Truax is the height on this team and now rotates down low. Xavier Edwards looks to drive, quickly cut off. Three balls straight on. Too strong for Sam Dasso. One and done. Big rebound for Calvin Anderson. Anderson's been an all-around star. Big scorer, solid defensively. From the outside and on the drive, and has got some big rebounds too. Off a screen, three ball is high, arcing and too strong for Colson Schumacher. Evergreens get the rebound, looking for points in transition, driving in. It's going to be a blocking foul on Superior. Vander Truax will go back to the free throw line. Drew Eisel will come back in for Superior. Colson Schumacher has just picked up his third foul, exits the game. Truax missed them both. So that amounts to an empty trip down the floor. Calvin Anderson, boy, we've called his name a lot. Anderson got the rebound. Wow, Anderson pushed off with that arm there and scores anyway. Anderson was losing control of the ball. He shielded the Everest defender by sticking that arm out. Xavier Edwards, strong to the rim, scores. Xavier Edwards now has 8. But the Evergreens still trail by 19, and there's 11 minutes left to do something about it. That was partially blocked. Oh, that's a late whistle. Drew Eisel drove in. That ball was blocked, and a late whistle saves him. Ransom Dickerson's called for his second personal foul. Eisel has 9 and has 2 free throws coming up. We are brought to you by Great Lakes Cheese. Looking for a workplace that invests in you? Join the Wausau team at Great Lakes Cheese, a place where people matter, careers are built to last, competitive pay and benefits, and a workplace culture that feels like home. There's never been a better time to apply at GreatLakesCheese.com. Eisel is 3 for 3 from the foul line and becomes the next player into double digits with 11 in today's game. Back to a 21-point lead. Over the top to Truax down low. Got his man up in the air. Truax is fouled. Free throws are coming. I thought the foul was going to be on Calvin Anderson. It's not. It's on Drew Eisel. I've got Eisel now with 4 fouls. Truax is suddenly struggling at the free throw line. He's missed 4 of 5 in the second half. Calvin Anderson got a quick break on the bench and is now right back in. Superior by a comfortable 20. Open 3 balls, so Superior takes it. Too strong there from Jace Rue. Rue's a starter. He has not scored in this game. Xavier Edwards gives it over to Sam Dasso. To Xavier Edwards moving without the ball. Tried to squeeze it in there, but turned over. Tight window. Anderson's back in the front court. Baseline, driving in the paint, goes back out, throws it into the backcourt. That's a rare turnover for Superior. Superior only has 4 turnovers in today's game. Reed Charles and Landon Anrig come back in for the Spartans. Can the Evergreens get on some kind of roll? All the way up high, almost bumped out of bounds with Sam Dasso. Dasso gives it over to Will Schoberg. Splitting, Truax spins and scores. Truax to the rim. Back at the other end, got a foul underneath. Free throws are coming up for Calvin Anderson. Anderson on 31 points and a couple of free throws in hand here. Line drives the first, and it's short. Maybe that's the only thing that's not quite in midseason form for Calvin Anderson. 1 of 3 from the foul line. And now he's 2 of 4. Got a timeout on the floor. Superior by 21. Back after these messages. This is high school basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way.
Like all the date spots in Eclair.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
We're in the middle stages of the second half, and Superior's got a big lead on the Evergreens in this season opener. Both of these teams play again here at East tomorrow. Superior will have the host team Wausau East. The Evergreens will play Eau Claire North. North is usually a good basketball program, so tomorrow is going to be a tough test for the Evergreens too. Xavier Edwards back out. Cade Felch, three. They need this, and he left it short. Offensive rebound for the Evergreens, and spinning to the floor. Vander Truax is fouled as he battled for that offensive rebound. It's going to be Superior's sixth team foul. Third on Landon Anrig, fighting for the loose ball. Evergreens inbounding underneath. In traffic to Vander Truax, scores. Truax now has 11. Evergreens will use that official's timeout to make a substitution. Ramson Dickerson is in. Sam Dasso is out. Dasso had 8, but all in the first half. Dives in, left-handed, scores. Anrig now to double digits with 10. Entry pass down low, Truax. Dickerson. Drew Eisel comes back in. They're coming up for the Evergreens. Superior's done an awful lot right in this game. Eisel's got 11 points. Parks comes in. Now Superior's done an awful lot of things right in this game. They're turned over. Cade Felch takes the ball away. Try another three. That one. But it's still Superior sitting on a. Landon Anrig has it. Gives it over to Schumacher. Anderson drives in, stops, spins. Wow, he just out-deked the Evergreen. Xavier Edwards got a loose ball foul here. It's going to be on Superior. And some pushing and shoving afterwards. That's got to be a technical foul. 15 came in for Superior and shoved afterwards. Referees quickly restoring order. 15 came from 25 feet away, and Jace Ruse shoved one of the Everest players. That's got to be a tee. Officials are sending both teams over to the bench, but I don't think a technical foul's been assessed. That's got to be. I mean, you can't come from off of the play and shove one of your opposing players after the whistle blows. While our officiating crew sorts this out, the Evergreens are going to get at least a 1-and-1 down at the other end. And they should be getting technical free throws too. Play the Jeopardy theme music in the background. Yeah, two players, an Everest and Superior player, were battling for the ball after the whistle. But then in comes Jace Rue. They're calling the foul while the ball was live on Calvin Anderson. It's his second. And there it is. They're assessing technical fouls on both teams. Ah. Okay. So the technical fouls come on playing through the whistle. Jace Rue escapes. The technical foul's offset, so this will not be an empty lane situation. Cade Felch will shoot a 1-and-1. Ball is live on a miss. Needed it and got it. Cade Felch is a good free throw shooter, and he's 3 for 3 from the line tonight. I had thought that Drew Eisel had fouled out. Apparently he's got only 4 fouls. He comes in for Aiden Parks. Felch gets both of his free throws. Superior by 13. This is the closest the Evergreens have been in a while. 5 minutes left, so there's a lot of basketball still to play. Evergreens have fouls to give, and on a tie-out, the arrow points to the Evergreens. Blocked from behind. That was clean. Luke Honor. And it's tipped away in the other direction. So Evergreens give it right back. Boy, that was a time where you needed ball security. Superior's willing to run some time off the clock. Got a whistle here. This will be a foul off the ball on Xavier Edwards. Edwards has just picked up his 3rd. Only the 5th team foul against Everest for the half. So this will be a common foul. And inbounded into the backcourt to Drew Eisel. Eisel will be picked up by Vander Truax. Eisel drives in, stops, goes back out. Eisel's got it here. Anderson almost lost the handle, gets it back, and resets. Superior's taken about a half minute off the clock on this possession. Anderson drives in to the rim, a lot of traffic, got a foul on the Evergreens. Free throws are coming up. Calvin Anderson to the foul line. Fouls on Vander Truax, his 3rd. That is the Evergreens' last foul to give. Both teams to the bonus for the final 4:19 of today's game. A 35th point from the foul line for Calvin Anderson. One of 2. And the rebound secured by Anrig of Superior. And then a foul on Cade Felch. 1-and-1 coming up here. Back to the free throw line we go. Anderson will shoot again. Line drive good, he'll get the bonus. Two free throws, both good. .37 for Anderson tonight. Superior back by 16. Loose ball saved by Xavier Edwards along the baseline to Truax. Got his man up in the air, and Truax scores. Nice second half for Vander Truax. Tipped around. Boy, the Evergreens needed that turnover and couldn't get it. Superior wants a timeout. They want the possession to run more time off the clock. 3:46 left in this one. Superior by 14, 70-56. Back in a moment. This is high school basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Well, here we go down the stretch in this one. Superior on 3 occasions has bumped the lead above 20 points. 14 now, and Superior's got the ball out of the timeout. Calvin Anderson, a senior, 6'6". .37 points in the game. Ball's tipped out of bounds off Xavier Edwards. Superior keeps it. Wausau East and Eau Claire North to follow on these Zaleski Sports channels. 2 more games here at the East Gym tomorrow. Nice pass into traffic, blocked. Truax just blocked Drew Eisel. From the baseline, that's a 3 that's partially blocked. Will Schoberg gives up a lot of height to Calvin Anderson, and Anderson swatted that out of bounds. Evergreens will inbound in the corner. Got a whistle here. We're going to do some housekeeping on the court. Or maybe we're not. We're looking around for a towel that no one seems to have. The Evergreens are going into the equipment box to get one out. And now they're not quite sure about what part of the floor they want to clean. Okay. I think we cleaned 2 spots. One of the 2 was the right one. Inbounds to Xavier Edwards. Edwards spins at the baseline, leans in and scores. I don't know, 12-point game. Do things get a little interesting here? Evergreens have full court pressure on. Superior gets it into the front court. Cross court, 3 ball, no good. The door's open just a little bit. Aiden Parks misses. Xavier Edwards gets the rebound. Evergreens can get this down to 10 or to 9 with a 3. Along the baseline, driving in, that's blocked clean. Ransom Dickerson rejected among the big players around the net. Evergreens got the ball down low. That's what you're looking for. Got a double team here. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Superior. Tell you this, the Evergreens have not put up the white flag in this game. Into the front court comes Drew Eisel. Nice pass down low. Eisel got his man up in the air and scores. Eisel's got 13. Big basket stretches the lead back out to 14. Felch, no separation, so no 3, looks to drive in. He's fouled before the shot. Be a double bonus, though. Cade Felch will still be shooting 2. The foul is on Landon Anrig. I've got that as his 4th personal foul. Anrig and Eisel each have 4 fouls for Superior. It's Felch's first miss of the ball game from the foul line. 4 of 5. Will Schoberg is out. Sam Dasso back in for the Evergreens. Junior for a senior. Felch hits 1 out of 2. .15 in the ball game for Cade Felch. Felch started off cold from behind the foul line. We will keep it here during this timeout. Everest fans, we'll see the boys basketball team again tomorrow against Eau Claire North. That game will be here on Zaleski Sports. Superior tomorrow will be playing Wausau East, looking to open up their season 2-0. I see in the forecast we've got some snow coming up tomorrow. None of these teams are heading south from here. The southern areas, Wood and Portage counties, could see up to 10 inches by tomorrow night. In the Wausau area, we're thinking 3 to 6. Superior, when they come home, will be traveling north. And Eau Claire North will be traveling to the west. So I think the weather is going to be a little more favorable for them as they get out of here tomorrow afternoon after their games. Full court pressure for the Evergreens, looking to trap, get it back to Anderson in the backcourt. Enrig brings it across the timeline. 2 minutes to go in this one. Superior wants time to come off the clock more than they want some outside shot. Driving in and scoring is Drew Eisel. Eisel has 15 now. Cade Felch, 3 ball, too strong. Anderson gets the rebound. Anderson's your player of the game. So this one is not going to go the Evergreens' way. There's not enough time for a 15-point comeback. Superior is going to milk the clock. And we've got a whistle and a foul. Free throws are coming up. In fact, the Evergreens are putting in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new players. Will Hopper, Xavier Marcelonis. Caden English will come in. Ben Gartsky. And Brody Hall. So the starters are done for the Evergreens as they'll open up their season with a loss. Superior's going to put in 5 new players too. Coming out of this game is Calvin Anderson, high man at 37 points. Evergreens got within 14 in the second half, got within 6 in the second half, but could not get closer. Colson Schumacher hits the first of 2 free throws. He's 5 for 5 from the foul line. Make it 6 for 6. .75 ticks remaining till final horn tonight. Hall goes back out to Caden English. English pass along the baseline. Marcialonis turned over. Driving to the basket, reversing. Ben Gartsky, I don't think he realized he was right under the cylinder and then tried to spin it around at the last minute. Less than half a minute in this one. Congratulations to the Superior Spartans. Long drive down. Mission accomplished. Come away with a victory. Rolling in a basket for Caden English. Carter Strahota subs in for the Evergreens. 3 ball from straight on, too strong off the backboard for Trey Peterson. Evergreen's Will Hopper gets the rebound. That's going to do it. Superior opens up their season with a convincing 76-61 win over the Evergreens. A 17-point victory for the Spartans behind 37 for Calvin Anderson. Superior goes to 1-0 to open up the campaign. Evergreens to 0-1. Both of these teams in action tomorrow. Superior against the host Wausau East Lumberjacks. Evergreens will take on Eau Claire North. Stay tuned for the Merrill Steel postgame show. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply at merrillsteel.com. I'm Chris Conley repeating our final score. Spartans 76, Evergreen 61. This is high school basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.
Superior hasn't come out of the locker room yet. I'm Chris Conley. I'll give you the Merrill Steel postgame show. Superior opens up their season with a win over the Evergreens 76-61. Led by 17 at halftime, they win the game by 15. Big game for Calvin Anderson, 27 in the first half. He finishes with 37. He had 8 threes in today's game and did a little bit of everything. Scored on the drive, was solid from the free throw line, and was a big rebounder today too. Superior looks like a pretty solid basketball team. They're going to make some noise this season. For the Evergreens, they got within 6 after trailing by double digits in the first half and got within 14 in the second half, but could get no closer. Evergreens had solid games today from getting on track in the second half was Cade Felch. Felch finished with 14 points. Vander Truax had 16 in defeat for the Evergreens. Both of these teams will be in action tomorrow. Superior will take on Wausau East tomorrow afternoon here at the East Gym. The Evergreens will play a neutral court game here at East against Eau Claire North. Second game up on Zaleski Sports coming up about a half hour from now. It'll be Wausau East against Eau Claire North, and Tom King will be on the mic for that. Again, repeating our final score, 76-61, Superior defeats DC Everest to open up the boys basketball season. Thanks for joining us for this season opener on Zaleski Sports. I'm Chris Conley. Good afternoon, everybody.